Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo, and we're here today with The Division one last time. We actually got a ton of confirmed information on how PvP and how the Dark Zone works in The Division during a recent gameplay demonstration that was given by one of the developers over at IGN. I'll have that full video linked in the description below if you want to go check it out. I apologize for the repeat footage, guys, but this is really all that we have of The Division, and it's in the Dark Zone, and that's what we're going to talk about. This is going to excite a lot of you who, like myself, were concerned about some of the game's permadeath elements mixed with the fact that we initially thought the game was full-on PvP. As it turns out, until you enter the Dark Zone, you are actually in co-op mode with your fire team. You go out, you do whatever you want, you're all on your own. But whenever you want to engage in PvP, you seamlessly enter what is called the Dark Zone. It is one strip of quarantine zone running through the center of Manhattan that is not only filled with players like yourself, but NPCs and of course really great loot that is contaminated and just waiting to be extracted and cleaned so it can be added to your inventory. Cool thing about the Dark Zone is that whatever gear you take into the Dark Zone will not be lost upon death. So if you go ahead and die, this is kind of like a separate PvP arena. You'll go ahead and you'll be able to respawn with that gear, and you can even head back into the Dark Zone to hunt down the people that killed you, or perhaps take vengeance on the NPCs that may have actually been able to kill you. But this is a completely player-driven zone. They wanted to make that clear. You decide what you want to do, you decide what NPCs you want to engage. If you decide that you think you can take on a level 15 target when you're only level 12, go ahead. Just remember, if another set of players come along, things are going to get challenging very quickly. For me, this is just a massive sigh of relief to know that the Dark Zone is kind of a separate PvP entity. I actually really like how they're handling this. I like the idea of being able to have that risk and reward, you know, entering the zone, knowing that there's really great contaminated loot that I can extract at the risk of running into other players who possibly want to kill me for that loot, or maybe want to team up to make sure that they can get their loot out as successfully as you did. Now, the crazy thing about these extraction zones, this was another confirmation we got from the gameplay demonstration, is that they are a constant. There are specific areas in the map where people will go to extract, so they're going to become known hot zones once people start actually playing this game. And you can definitely expect to find people camping these areas, you know, hunting other players in these zones. And at the same time, any NPCs in the area, they're all aggro based. This is very much an RPG. You have all of those skill trees and you have aggro. So you could go to one of these areas and have it be perfectly clear, extract with no issue, or you could pull a bunch of level 13 cleaners into the zone with you and kind of just turn the whole place into a battlefield. So, a lot of really cool elements with the Dark Zone. I'm really excited for The Division now that this has kind of been clarified. I wasn't sure how this was all going to pan out. I like the idea of having sort of a designated PvP area where it's all player driven, but there's a reward there. You know, you have that opportunity to get really cool loot. Also, you don't physically extract yourself, you just extract the gear. So you could continue to venture through this Dark Zone, hunting down other NPCs, other players, and continuing to scour the area for more awesome loot to extract back to your home base. One last thing, I know I talked about this earlier, but we do have clarification on how the rogue agent system works. Once you engage another player who is not considered rogue themselves, you will become a rogue agent. You get a timer on the back of your character. You also get an icon above your head to let other players know that you are in fact rogue. If they kill you, they will have the opportunity to pick up your loot. That rogue agent timer will go away with time unless you continue to kill other agents who are not rogue. But it does seem that if you are a regular agent and you kill a rogue agent, you will not turn rogue yourself because you simply eliminated a rogue agent. Really nice set of mechanics here. Just excited to learn more about the game. Go check out that IGN video. It is essentially the same gameplay demonstration that you're seeing here, but it's more fleshed out, and there's actually more players, there's more NPCs that get engaged. You get to see a little bit of just how much of an RPG this shooter actually is. And of course, we have a lot of the great elements that you expect in Ghost Recon games, in Tom Clancy games, like the cover system, shoulder switching. There's a lot more details in that gameplay trailer. Be sure to go check it out. If you have any more questions for me regarding The Division, let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know how you feel about the game now that this has been clarified. Are you a lot more excited knowing that the game is not just PvP all the time? I know I am. I personally was not looking forward to a DayZ type experience just as much as many of you were. So let me know your thoughts now that this has been sorted out down in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.